If you hate money, click off the video because this strategy I'm about to show you is not only automated, but out of over 3,617 track trades, it has won 65% of the time. And not only that, but on a live account today, I literally made $715 trading this exact strategy on MU. And the best part is I was only risking $500. You see, on all these trades here, the average risk reward is about 1.4, meaning if I risk $1,000 on a trade, I'm going to make $1,400 when I win. And that added up on here when I was trading MU because I risked $500 and ended up making about $715. But enough yapping, I want to go ahead and show you the actual strategy so you can trade it for yourself and start making consistent profits, just like myself and everyone else who has been crushing it using this strategy. Let me go ahead and make myself a little bit smaller, and there we go. What I want to go over is first a recap on MU, okay? Now you can see, obviously, I got in right here, right at this like little entry area, put my stop loss right below his low, targeted right here. I'm going to get into how I actually entered stop loss, why did I put them there, how I automated this in a second. But first, I want to explain the premise of this actual strategy. Now this strategy is called triple line method. Okay, this is a strategy I invented. You're not going to find it anywhere else. If you go on Google, YouTube, not going to find it because I created it. And the way it works is very, very simple. Now you can see if I go to a 50-minute chart here that I have this indicator called TLM levels, just like this. Okay, now again, same thing. You're not going to find it on TradingView. I'll show you how to get it at the end of the video. But the cool thing about this indicator is that it shows you 3 levels every single day. Okay, it has 2 black levels, 1 purple level. You can adjust these colors. But every single day, on every single stock, by the way, it's going to show you all these different levels just like that. If you give it a second to populate, it'll show up, boom, just like that. Now, if I go back to MU, what I do every single morning in my daily plan, I go on, I turn these 2 buttons on. It's going to show me today's price action, right? So it's going to show me today's levels I need to look at. So you can see if I'm looking at MU today, we have our 2 black levels and we have our 1 purple level. Now, these levels don't move, okay? It's not like they're going to be moving throughout the day. These levels are still going to be here by the end of the day, just like they were here this morning pre-market. The other thing that's really, really important to understand about this strategy is that these levels here are not support resistance levels. Okay, I'm not just like looking to buy the pullback of here. I'm not just looking to buy here and then sell up here, right? It's a very specific way to trade the strategy with these levels. And that's what I'm talking about in today's video, so you can learn it and trade it the exact same way. Now, the basis of how the strategy actually works is all around something called balance theory or auction market theory, okay? And it's the idea of something like this, right? So let's say I have my 2 levels. Now, we're going to not worry about this mid level, this purple level for a second, okay? Because it's a little bit more complicated. Don't need to get into that. We're just going to talk about the 2 upper levels. Those are the main things you want to look at. So on any given day, we have our 2 black levels. The way to trade this is really simple, all right? The way it works is an auction. So basically, if price comes down below this first black level, that's going to be our first test. And we're going to see if price actually wants to make price go back into that auction. Because like this is an area where price is not considered fair, right? And what I mean by that is price is considered fair in between these 2 black levels. Okay, and fair value typically means we have an equal amount of buyers and sellers. So if we know this is fair, price comes out of this area, we're now no longer fair. We want to see if buyers scoop it up at this area, okay? Because again, buyers are looking to get in at a discount. They want to be buying when price is in a good deal. And if price is not considered fair, it's at a discount, that's going to be considered a good deal. So if price does end up bouncing back from below this area, right, at this discount level, we come back inside, then our edge is at play. This is where the magic of these levels come into play. Because if price comes back inside, we now know there's a very high chance price is going to go to the other side of that fair value area, okay? And when I say fair value, I don't mean fair value gaps, okay? That's a whole different topic, whole different strategy we can get into. I'm talking about fair value. Again, equal amount of buyers and sellers in this area here, all right? There's going to be a pocket every single day of every price action where you're going to see an equal amount of buyers and sellers, and there's going to be between these 2 levels on this day here in MU. All right? So this is what we see. Now, this is where the edge comes into play. Price comes down, we come back inside. We now know that price has a high probability that it wants to go to the other side of that area. Again, this is like a magnet. Price just wants to go back and forth between these areas until one side gives up, right? One side decides, you know what? This is it. I'm not going to buy. I'm going to stop, right? So when price does come down, they stop buying. That's when it dumps. But if buyers still step in at this area, there's a very good chance price is going to come back here. It's kind of like support resistance. I don't like to call it support resistance because there's a specific way to trade it, and you don't really look at the levels specifically. But that's kind of the gist of the whole idea, all right? Is you wait for price to come back out, come back inside, and then rotate to the other side. That's literally all that it is. So if I go ahead and look at MU, I could show you today's price action and show you how I ended up trading this strategy. So what happened at open right at the market open, all right? So you can see price opened right here inside. What did price do? We came below my level. Did we see buyers step in? Yes, okay? We saw not only buyers step in, but we saw an increase in volume. Look at all the volume right there. Increase in volume as price is coming in. That shows me that price wants to reverse. So that's our first sign that this trade is going to work out. Second thing, what is the reaction? What happens? Price comes back inside the zone, okay? If you remember, this is what I call fair value. So when price is inside here, it likes to kind of just bounce back and forth until one side gives up. So price came back down, right? Did the buyers give up? No, they held strong. Price came back inside. So now, at this point in time, again, try and remember this, very, very important. At this point in time, we now know that there is a high probability price wants to go to this level here. That is my entire edge. That is it. Like, that is the entire edge to the strategy. A lot of people get, oh, I'm going to project price is going to go here, then here, then here. It's not how you trade. You trade by having an edge of where price wants to go and where price does not want to go, right? So that was my edge. Now, just because I knew that, does that mean I wanted to get into this strategy right away? I wanted to actually get into this trade? No, right? Because next thing we want to figure out, if we have our target, we know our target's going to be here is risk reward, right? I want a good risk reward. I don't want to be risking $1,000 just to make $100. I want to risk 1,000 to make 1,500. And so what I do is I say, okay, I know my target. Next thing I want to figure out is my stop loss. So my stop loss, I'm going to put it right below this low here. Now, why did I put it below this low? You may be thinking, well, it's below this level. This is your level, your stop loss. No, no, no. These lines, again, these lines are not support resistance. I'm not putting my stop loss below these lines. I'm always looking at price action, okay? So what do I notice? Well, we have a nice 1 minute demand zone just like there, okay? Now, if you don't know supply demand, okay, I have a million different courses on it for free. So if you want to check that out, just figure out a way to find me, DM me. I'll put a link in the description. You'll figure it out. But this is a nice supply demand zone. So I said, okay, nice demand zone. I'm going to put my stop loss right below low. The next thing I had to figure out was my entry, right? I could have got in all the way up here, but I have a 0.3 risk reward. Or I could get in all the way down here, go for a nice 3 risk reward, right? Or I can go for a 8 risk reward if I get in down here. But I didn't do that. Okay, I ended up getting in on this candle here. It's about a 1.4 risk reward, about 1.39, I think it was. Somewhere around like here. Because I remember I was risking $500, made 715. So it's around like a 1.4, 1.39 risk reward, which kind of all lines up, all right? So that was the trade I took. I simply got in. Here's where things get really, really cool, okay? I automated this strategy, right? So I got in right here at 9:42. So 12 minutes after the market opens, I get in. Then I go in my little thinkorswim button, just like this, and I set up OCO orders, okay? Just like this. You can see you can see all my orders here, like literally. You can see the exact time I got in, got out. But the cool thing about this is automated. So what does that mean? Well, I got in, I set my stop loss in the options, and I set my target in the options, I walked away. And I set it up in a way where if price were to hit this 95.65, it would have market sold the option. And if price were to hit this 97.06, it also would have market sold the option, which is exactly what it did, right? If I go right here, and if I can show you the exact time, actually, got out right at 10:30. 10:30 is this candle here, right as we hit my target. Boom. Just like that. You can see I got in, same thing, 9:42, just like there, 9:42. Boom. Right around this candle here. So it's about 1.3, 1.4 hour trade. Again, completely automated. I was in a meeting throughout this entire time, which is honestly key. I know you guys are sitting here, you're like literally staring at the 1 minute chart. You're going in like this, like, oh my God, it's going to hit my stop, all this volume. You see a million different indicators. It's not what you want to do, okay? You simply want to stick to what works, which is automation, and stick to your edge. Now, I know that I have a high probability that price is going to hit either this low or it's going to hit this target. I have about a 65% chance it's going to happen. I'm trading it the right way, which is exactly what I did. And so that's how I ended up making, literally in the first hour of the day, completely automated, $715 simply by trading the stock. And again, I bought 25 contracts at a price of $250. I mean, that's like, 25 contracts times $250. It cost me $6,000 to put on this trade, okay? 715 divided by 6,000. Again, I'm rounding here. About an 11% gain in 30 minutes. That is pretty good when most people are making 11% their entire year annually, just holding the S&P 500, all right? So not bad at all. Now, again, obviously I could have got, closer out of the money. I could have got more contracts or got further strikes. Could have done a million different things to make a more percent gain, but I'm playing for risk, right? I wanted to make sure I only lost $500 if I was wrong. That's exactly what I did. Now, the cool thing about this as well is that this works on other different stocks. You can see, I'll show you in a second here. We had Kevin make money on Starbucks. I want to show you Starbucks too. Starbucks was the exact same thing. Okay, so again, same thing. See how the levels here are automatically plotted? You can see it only shows today's levels. So this area is what we call fair value. So I'll go ahead and draw it out like that, little box, make it easier for you to see. We're going to go ahead and make this gray. Beautiful. Now we look at the 1 minute chart. What do we see happens? Market opens right here. Okay, we dump down. What happens? Do buyers step in? Yes, they do. Oh, yes, they do. Buyers step in. We come back inside. You look to get long once we come back inside. Put your stop loss below low. You target the highs. Beautiful. Just like that. This would have been like a nice 2-hour trade. How much did he make from this? He made, doesn't show how much he made. But you can see exact same thing. Exact same entries he got. Now, he actually got out a little bit early. He got out a little bit early, so he definitely could have held his winners a little bit better. It's something, I'll talk with him, work with him on. But that's another thing when it comes to this trading, right? If you trust the edge, you trust the strategy, you set and forget, you automate it, you would have made profits. You would have got out around here. Again, completely automated, the same exact thing. Who else made profits? John, Netflix, TLM, same thing. Again, TLM, triple line method. Remember that. Netflix, same exact thing. Look at this. Look at this freaking stock. Now, this one's a little bit different. Slightly different here. Why is this different? Well, you can see we actually opened up below our zone already. Now, if you remember previously what I said, that this is our zone, right? We're looking for fair value. We want to see price stay inside, go below, see if buyers step in, then come back inside, then we look for the rotation higher. Now, this was a little bit different. We actually opened below. So we opened below, we kind of rejected a little bit, came back down, then we kind of came inside, then we went straight up. That's basically the same thing that happened right here. Now, here's the other cool part of the strategy is that this also works. If price starts outside and comes in, you can do the exact same thing. You can wait for price to start outside, and then boom, get short in this area here, target down at this other level. It works both ways. And that's exactly what happened here. So I can actually probably see when he decided to get in. Yeah, you can see he got in right around there. So right around that same TLM level, right around here. So we got in around here, okay? So you wait for price to come back inside. You put your stop. Again, if you understand market structure, you understand supply and demand, you would know that in this area, we are in an uptrend, right? We have a high, we have a low, we have a high, we have a low, we have a high. So you can put your stop loss right below that low, right below that low. Okay, so you can put your stop loss right below this low, or this 1 minute demand, same thing here. Take profit right there, boom, 1.58 our trade. And you're probably saying, Jordan, oh my God, look how much you missed out on. You made like 10%, this could have been a 100% gainer, could have been a 300% gainer. I do not care, guys. If you are trading with that attitude, you are going to lose money very quickly. You're going to lose a lot. Because you're going to just go for crazy risk reward. It's not going to work out. I trade my edge. My edge is triple line method. I know to take profit at this area because once price touches this level, my edge is gone. Same thing with MU, same thing with Starbucks. Okay. Now, can it happen where price keeps going? Yes, of course. It happens all the time. Do I care? No. I'm here to trade my edge. I'm here to trade my strategy. That's it. I'm here to catch a piece of the move. Very, very important topic I want you to understand because a lot of people get this wrong, okay? Remember this exact trade? I got in like here and I got out here, okay? That is not even close to catching the bottom and catching the top of this move. I caught a tiny piece, but it was enough for me to make $715 in the first 12 minutes of work. And it was automated. So after that, I didn't even know what happened. I got filled like an hour later, okay? That is how you trade. That is how you should be trading. You should be able to have an edge that gets you a small piece of the move. You're not going for anything crazy. You have good risk rewards. You have a good win rate with statistically backed data, 65% out of over 3,000 trades. That is a pretty good edge, okay? And you do this, you get in, you get out. You complete yourself out of the trading, so it's all pretty much automated. You're emotionless like a robot. That is how you make money day in and day out. And that is how a bunch of my students are making money as well. This happens every single day, okay? Today's Monday. I can show you Friday. Tons of different profits in here. Same thing, all TLM, okay? Apple, MU, EJ made money Thursday. Keeps going and going and going. I go on this forever because they have a consistent process with good risk management, and they're just trading the same strategy. It happens all day. And if you guys do the exact same, you will make money. It's as simple as that. If you have risk management with an edge, you will make money. Okay, there's no way there's no way you can lose if you have those two things and good psychology, which again, automating your trading is going to help you out with as well. Now, if you are interested in learning how to get access to these levels and learning and being part of this community where we show you exactly how to have win rates just like this, because these are all my students' win rates, by the way. This is not just mine. This is all the students, 3,000 different track trades. Our offer is that we will help you become a consistently profitable trader in just 8 weeks. We've done it with over 700 students. And the best part is if you aren't profitable after 8 weeks of working with us, you don't pay for it. It's as simple as that. We know it works. If you come in and use our strategies with the proper risk management plan that we give you, you will make money. And if you're not profitable at the end of 8 weeks, you don't have to pay for it. And we will continue to mentor you for free. We have the best community out there. We've done this for over 700 students. And if you are interested, I want you to go ahead and click the link below to hop on a call with our team. We'll see if you're a good fit and point you in the right direction if you're not. Either way, there's going to be some value from going ahead and booking a call below, hopping on a call with one of our coaches, and learning this exact strategy. So we can make you a ton of money. It's our exact 3-phase system. We've done it with over hundreds of students, and I want to get into 1,000, but the thing is, we're not going to let you in if you're not a good fit, okay? Because we want to keep it this way. We want to make sure people are actually good and can actually use the strategy. So we can keep this at about 65% or more. So yes, but that being said, I want you to go ahead, click the link below anyways. We're going to help you out no matter what on the call itself. And get you cooking, get you making some profits, all right? So you can come out like this, make $700 the first hour a day is freaking incredible, especially doing this pretty much every single day. Not every day we're winners, but you get the idea. Every week we're consistent, every month we're consistent, and that's the whole point of trading. We can scale up from there and make a shit ton of cash. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Click the link below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, please subscribe. I don't really ask for subscribers, but I don't know. Just do it so you can check my next video. I do them like every week, every month. Love you guys. Talk soon.